You have arrived to the Plunge into Prosperity podcast, where sacred wisdom meets regenerative wealth. I'm your host, Brandi Koloski of Sacral Capital. Now let's plunge in. Welcome back, beautiful people, to Plunge into Prosperity, episode 21, the official podcast of Sacral Capital, where we have real, raw, and radically honest conversations about wealth and what it truly means to build something that lasts. I am your host, Brandi Koloski, founder and GP of Sacral Capital, Sacral Fund, and Sacral Sisters, the investment community. And today I get to do something that fills my heart completely. Today's guest is not someone I discovered. She is someone who discovered us, and she powered and showed up with not only her trust and her vision and her personal missions, but her investment into Sacral Sisters before most of the world was watching. She is one of the first 17 women in the Sacral Sisters SPV. That means she didn't wait for proof of concept. She became part of the proof. She is a real estate expert, a wealth building strategist, the founder of Women's Wealth Building Network, a community dedicated to helping women build generational wealth through real estate, financial literacy, and the kind of community that actually moves the needle. With over 28 years in the mortgage and real estate industry, born and raised Jacksonville, Florida, she has been doing this work long before it was trending, and she is still doing it with purpose, precision, and power. This is Sacral Sisters on the Record, episode 4. These conversations are different. These are the women who are inside the mission with me. Welcome to the Plunge into Prosperity podcast, my Sacral sister, Shannan Spann. That's 4 S's.
Thank you so much, Brandi. I appreciate that intro, and I am super excited about being here today. So thank you.
You're welcome. And for those that are new here, Shannan, tell them why they should keep listening to this particular episode.
This episode is basically going to empower and inspire you. The episode is mainly for really getting in tune with our womanhood, if I should say so, but bossing up and getting into our power, our purpose, and then, of course, profit. So, and then keeping your peace as always. So I'm excited about this.
Right. So 28 years is not a resume line. That is lived body of knowledge. I want to go there. Walk me through what 28 years in mortgage and real estate has actually looked like for you, because those are two different but the same worlds, and you lived in both. What were the early years teaching you that you still carry now?
I would say that being in the mortgage business, being in a very sales-driven type of environment helped me become very strong in my communication, strong in negotiations, strong in the drive and the want to have more, be more, do more. And so with the mortgage side of things, helped me create a to be an expert in creative financing. So when we do deals or we're talking in negotiations, no matter what they are, whether it's real estate, anything to do with making a win-win for everybody, those types of skill sets really resonate with me right now. So that's personal and business as well. So I would say that.
Love that. And then when in real estate did it shift for you from career to conviction? You and I love that word. But when did you go, I do this for a living because I believe in what it's building for X?
For me, it was financial freedom was the first thing that came across. It was the freedom to do what I wanted to do and at the same time impact other women. So like you, I have a very big passion for impacting other women. I love to see women shine, grind, and do the very best for themselves, no matter how they do it, no matter what they bring to the table or what they want to learn to jump into their next chapter of life. I'm very advocate for sure. That's why I created the Women's Wealth Building Network, because I really resonated with wanting to make women understand that they do not have to stick in a box. They don't have to check box marks off. They can get with other like women such as ourselves and really thrive and strive in whatever they want to do.
Great. And so when, you took everything, you built that and all of these relationships, you turned it outward and built Women's Wealth Building Network. What gap were you seeing that made you say, I need to build this? Like what conviction, what moment was that?
Say I saw women in fear. I was one of those women. So I saw where I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm not sure if I'm capable, if I'm around the right people. The right people are, the people that I'm around are not telling me I can do these things, but I want to express myself. I want to get out here and do these things. And then coming into real estate investing, using that vehicle to build and bring that to life. A lot of people didn't even know, a lot of people think of real estate investing, landlord. No, we're not a landlord. We are building money through transactions and through transactional real estate. I do not go plunge toilets or I don't do any of that. I saw where women were just like, I want to build this business. I want to, sell this, or I want to really get into my passion, but I don't know how to. I don't know where it comes from, the money comes from. So then it's just a fear of either stepping out or getting around other women to figure out how they can educate and, help them with the same thing.
Mm, beautiful answer, as always. And so now I want to take us somewhere a little more personal because you didn't just watch from the sidelines. You wrote the check, you write the checks. Shannan, you are one of the first 17 women to invest in Sacral Sisters SPV. I have to ask you, what made you say yes and what did you see other than the big jets I brought you to?
I honestly, when I heard you speak and talk about investing, it was the passion for women. It was the same concept that I had. It was more of the I want to see what we can do to build other women together, build women up in different vehicles, different avenues. So even though I may have been working on real estate investing, and that side of things, I wanted to really get involved in other vehicles, other ways of investing, but I wanted to be around like-minded women and women who want to impact other women, not just jump in and just to make money or, that type of thing. I mean, we're all going to make
Hmm.
money. That's not going to be the problem, but it's
No.
impact. It's actually having a purpose. So I love that about you.
Yeah, money is energy. You and I,
Yes.
that's where you and I clicked. That definitely.
Yes.
As someone who, and as someone that has spent decades building community around women and wealth, what does it mean now to be a part of this particular type of vehicle and doing that same work in not another level necessarily, but in a different way to diversify?
Right. Um, I'm excited to see where everything goes. I'm excited about the growth and the networking and the building of like I said, the womanhood. I'm excited about being in another network or involved in another set of women who have the same like-mindedness, who bring value to us, just like we're bringing value to them. I love being around other women who do that. And if you're investing into Sacral Sisters, you're coming together with like-minded impact, like-minded, direction. And that was the draw for me. So I was excited about that. So now I'm so excited about everything that's coming to fruition. I'm excited about where we're going and how big we're going to expand as a unit. I'm excited about
Yes.
that.
Yes, agree. Yeah, we are heading over to Europe soon
I
to
know.
grab more of these international women.
Yes.
Yes. So, and for prosperity for yourself and the Women's Wealth Building Network, how are you planning on expanding that over the next 5 years? Or where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
With
Personally, or with Women's Wealth Building Network, or just what's going on in the next 5 years for you?
base definitely more outreach. I want to do more outreach. I want to get outside of Jacksonville, outside of Florida, outside of the states, and go very much internationally. There's
Yes.
some networks that I attend, that I plan to attend in Dubai. One's in I can't think of the name of it. It's a name. I want to say it's in Indonesia, but it may not be. But there's a couple of that I want to go to so that I can learn from them and hopefully impact them as well. So just
Yeah.
building the brand and putting more power in women's mindsets to get them going and to get them to the point where they say yes and basically plunge into prosperity.
Yes. I love it when the women
Plunge.
start using the plunge.
I love it. I love that.
That is awesome. Yes, well, just a reminder, I helped found and create the Miami Dubai Chamber of Commerce. So definitely you should, I'll put you in touch with them over there. There's
So
always meetings with Dubai members at the Miami event. So
okay.
coming up soon, just let me know. But they're
Yeah.
always doing them everywhere. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
excited about that. Just expanding, just getting out.
yeah.
Because the
Well,
more, yeah,
you're more than welcome.
the
You're
more
more
we're
than welcome.
empowered, yeah, the more we're empowered, the more we're unified, we're dynamic. I mean, we're women. That's
Yeah,
good.
you're more than welcome to tag along where we can continue. I loved when we did, WWBN and Sacral Sisters combined events.
Hmm.
I think it brings, that more layers, more power,
Yes.
and so you're more than welcome to jump on. We're going to be doing an event in July in New York City,
Okay.
and then when we go over to Europe, you're more than welcome to jump on that bandwagon in Portugal.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Let me
yeah,
know. I'm
I
setting
will.
everything up. I think I told you my daughter graduated, so I am free. Well, not
You
really
are?
free, but now it's really go time because she's gonna be in my
Okay.
pockets a lot.
All right.
So,
Well,
but yeah,
yes,
I'm ready.
understood.
I'm super ready and trying to help her and showing her. I know she's got her own path, but trying to show her how to diversify herself. And really, we've
Yes.
been talking a lot lately. I love her mindset. We talked about her bringing in the younger, like new generation who do not know where they're going, what they want to do. And I'm like, you are the perfect picture
Yeah.
person to bring in people of your era, because that's who we're trying to make sure that you're going in the right direction. You're not just, I hate to say it, 9
Mm-hmm.
to 5 and stuff like that. So, we've been
Understood.
talking about that.
You need to listen to the podcast I did before yours. Her name is Dr. Pamela. She created Girls Inc. NYC, and it's for
Mm,
grade school going into college, but mostly grade school,
okay.
teaching them financial literacy and not like how to make money, but how to work with their money at a young age. She's created an app for it. We're going
Yes.
to be collaborating on that event in July
Okay.
together. So it's
Okay.
perfect. And
That's
it's called
perfect
Girls Inc.
timing.
NYC.
Yes. Okay.
She was the president of, hold on, it's right there. Planned Parenthood for the whole United States. She ran their $50 million
Wow.
budget. This woman was she has her doctorate from NYU in psychology, clinical psychology. She, I mean, she's killed it. She's written 2 books. Yeah, this woman's amazing,
This
Dr.
is
Pamela.
perfect. And I love
Yes,
that because that's the next step. I mean, I'm not trying to do everything, but I'm trying to stay in the same lane and the same umbrella, so to speak, to
it's
make sure that, because like when you said financial literacy, like we're doing, I'm also doing some things with Dr. Lisa, and she's doing some things with that same thing, which is pulling your money from somewhere to invest and to get into these things. At the same time, not letting your money just sit. It's got to keep moving and showing people how it needs to keep moving. It needs to keep moving. So,
mm-hmm.
but I really want
Yeah.
to showcase my daughter's error, or like she's been seeing me hustle and do my thing. So she don't like
She
real
should
estate, but
she
she loves
should
to help. So
She
she
should
would love that.
definitely
That'd be awesome.
be involved with the Girls Inc. for sure.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then there's another woman, a podcast I did before hers, and it's Dr. Linda Fisk. And she created Lead Her Ship Global. So like
Okay.
Leadership Global.
Yep.
And then she also is president of Curve Up, $150 million for women entrepreneurs.
Nice.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
yep. So
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that we should
Definitely need
have
to
a
connect with,
collaborative.
yeah, definitely need to connect with the one in July. Definitely want to be in the room to
Yeah.
hear and see that. That would be awesome. And then what you got going on. So
Of
I'll be on
course.
board. My
Oh, a
bag
lot's
is packed.
happened. A lot's happened in 6 or 8 weeks.
Yes,
It's pretty wild.
it
So,
is.
Shannon, we are coming close. We close every episode with the same way because I believe the answer changes every single time. How, you know, are you today for the next 90 days? embodying and stewarding that vision of your life? Do you have your set goals? You kind of just told me now, yeah, share.
I have been I'm always continuously learning, reading, understanding, and sharpening all my skill sets and tools, right? But yeah, the goals are getting bigger and bigger, and they're getting more decisive or, specific.
Yeah.
So we're reaching things a little bit faster and quicker, which is what I wanted to do. I was so excited about doing everything for everybody. That it was just like, oh, so then I had to pull back a little bit and say, no, some people don't, some people don't want to go. Some people do. But if you want to go, then we're the group for you. We're the people who want to see you strive and thrive without an agenda, if that makes, and that's the biggest thing I love. So
100%.
goal setting
100%.
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goal setting. Get it. Funnel
Yep.
it down. Yep.
Yes.
Eat those ugly frogs. The tedious
Yes.
ones. The big
Processes and
ones.
procedures. That's what I've been working on.
Yes. Good for you. Good for you. This is exactly why I do this show every single time, Shannan. Where can our listeners find you, follow you, connect with you?
I do have a WWBN website, but it's being revamped right now. But I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and it's just Women's Wealth Building Network.
And
exactly
LinkedIn?
the way that.
And LinkedIn? Shannan
Yeah.
Spann?
I do have Shannan Spann. Yes, a LinkedIn. It's under just my name, Shannan Spann. I need to work on my social media.
Spann, and it's
Yes.
Shannan with an A-N. Yes.
SHANNANSPANN. So yeah.
Yes.
And if anybody wants to reach out, email, it's info@shannanspann.com.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. And to everyone listening, if what Shannan shared today landed for you, share this episode with one woman or man in your life who needs to hear it. That is how we move this mission forward. I'm Brandi Koloski. Shannan, thank you so much. That was such a short,
Thank you,
sweet,
Brandi. I love
and
seeing
powerful.
you. Yes.
Yes.
We definitely got to meet and we got to definitely connect physically. So I need to see you and be around you with the energy. So I will be definitely contacting you soon.
You got it. And that is how we move this mission forward. I'm Brandi Koloski. This is Plunge into Prosperity. And as always, let's plunge and have a prosperous rest of your week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks for plunging into sacred wisdom and regenerative wealth with us. If your soul and your portfolio just got a glow up, hit subscribe on YouTube, Amazon, Spotify, and Apple. Share it with your crew. Tag us on social and join the movement at plungeintoprosperity.com. I'm Brandi Koloski. Catch you on the next plunge.